Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Wheel of Fortune Mystic Tarot. My name is Nia and in today's video I will be reading out to you the story of your life as a chapter out of the Book of Life, which is the Akashic records. I will explain more on what they are and entail at the beginning of each pile. For now, you just need to make sure you choose the right one. As you can see, for group number 1, we have this marble stone, and the deck that I'll be using is the Transient Light Tarot deck. For group number 2, we have Tiger's Eye, and the deck is called, I need to look that up, what's it called? Heaven and Earth Tarot, the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. And for group number 3, we have Rhodonite and this lovely new Animal Tarot deck. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, then just see which one of these 3 groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I will see you there. Hi everyone who chose group number 1, this marble stone, triangular marble stone, and the Transient Light Tarot deck. This will be a reading about the story of your life, which is written as a chapter or a part in the Book of Life, aka the Akashic records, which is considered a compendium of all universal events from the past, present and future. Okay, and the main focus is on spirituality and the experience of the soul. Okay, it's a bit complicated. You can do your own research if you would like to do so, but basically what I'll be doing is I'll be telling you about your past, about your present and about your future. But keep in mind, the future is never set in stone. It always depends on the energy work that you are willing to make, or that you subconsciously make and do. Okay, you can to some extent predict the future, like you can predict the weather, or like astrology can predict energies coming from planets and stars, but what you make of it is up to you. So the future outlook will be a tendency. You don't have to take that route if you don't want to, all right? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, there's a link in the description box down below, don't forget that. But now let's get started. I need to ground myself a little bit. I'm inviting you to do that too, because time and space are irrelevant. I'm picking up on your energies and emotions as well. So let's just all calm down. I'm feeling like shortness of breath, which comes from myself, but also you could be feeling like a little bit out of breath, or like in a rush, or distracted, scattered all over the place. Just let's ground ourselves. And let's see what I'm getting based on your stone here. I have psychometry, so I'll be getting lots of psychic downloads. I'm seeing for some of you a wound, like a physical wound. Do you have a wound and scars on your body? It could have been something minor, like recently you hurt yourself and you have like quite a deep wound actually. Some of you might have had serious surgery in the past. Woundedness, physical woundedness. And of course there's always a spiritual cause to any physical phenomenon, but I see skin surgery, doctors for many of you. Keep in mind, this reading is for the collective. Not everything will resonate 100%, but you know, the Akashic records are also based on collective energy, so it's very similar to tarot readings like this. I'm seeing pockets on a uniform, like, you know, these chest pockets. I don't know what they're called. Do some of you have a uniform, or someone close to you has a uniform? I see uniform or a chest, like these pockets on chests, pieces with stuff in it. So that might already resonate and tell you if that's the right pile for you or not. But let's look at this card that I drew for the entire, you know, like the title, you could say the title of the story of your life, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, because like that is my favorite tarot card, obviously, and that is super significant, guys, that the title of your life story is the Wheel of Fortune. You are not living like a low life, you could say, or like an insignificant life. Like no life is insignificant, but sometimes souls incarnate and they choose not to learn a lot of lessons in their life, so nothing happens. Your lifetime right now is very, very relevant. Okay, so you might have experienced some blows of fate. You might have already experienced like a lot of maybe traumatic stuff or incredibly like lucky stuff, but everything that you are going through is absolutely fated, you guys. I'm seeing the number 7 as very relevant for some of you. The number 7, maybe your life path is a number 7, or something happened on the 7th of a month, or 7, like 7. You will tell me if that resonates. And know that the story of your life is that you can take the wheel. You see this wheel? It looks like a steering wheel. You can take the wheel. And sometimes you think that you can't, that you are a victim of like a random arbitrary karma, but that's not true. It's just very hard to learn how to maneuver your life and how to, you know, get to take that wheel in your hands and be the captain of your own life. I'm also seeing that in this lifetime right now, you have many significant soulmates that you are karmically attached to and who might have gotten in the way of your freedom, of your achievement. So that could be so many different things. You could be, for example, involved in someone else's karma, like they maybe messed up and that affected you to the extent that it ruined your path or your future and stuff like that. But know that these things are not like random acts of the universe like punishing you. No, it like all is tied down to very complicated karmic relationships and karmic contracts. Okay, so that is kind of the chapter is of your life story is, I would say, fate and destiny. Fate and destiny. Wow, this is going to be a super intense reading, guys. And also know that you have been given the chance in this lifetime to end certain cycles and to start new cycles. So if you've been experiencing a lot of pain, that's because maybe your soul is seeking to wake up and react to that pain and end something, or like take a completely new path. But ultimately you are the one who needs to use that steering wheel and take a left, take a right, turn around, or whatever. Okay, so wow. Let's get into your past so that you can see if this resonates. About your past, please, Spirit, what is in group number 1's past? This is something you will probably know. What's in group number 1's past? I need to pull these cards because they're so like huge and chunky. I don't like pulling cards anymore. Well, I will try to shuffle. What's in group number 1's past, please? What's in group number 1's past, please? Oh my god, the Ace of Coins. This is kind of, see how many cards like flip over? I really think that I might be drawing, but I know that this one is what you need to see. So again, in your past, either you have been extremely lucky and certain doors opened up for you and you were able to achieve material bliss and success, or the door right in front of you like closed itself up, and that could have been because of ill fate, quite possibly because of a karmic person in your life getting in your way. That happened for you in the past, either success or bad luck, missed opportunities. We'll see. Wow, Four of Swords. This card fell out now. Four of Swords. So I feel like for the majority of you in the past, you suffered the bad end of this Wheel of Fortune. You were forced to put things on hold, and I'm seeing these swords, and the Four of Swords to me sometimes is about literally being sick, or in your case you might have been sick and gotten surgery. Maybe physical illness got in the way of you pursuing your goals, your dreams. And like I'm really seeing like surgery, like cuts and wounds and scars for many of you. But keep in mind, you see this beautiful butterfly sitting on that sword and the third eye on that sword. Know that what happened to you in the past happened to you for a reason, and that you can still have this beautiful butterfly transformation if you cut these cords tying you to bad karmic partners holding you back. I feel like what your soul wanted to experience in this lifetime has to do with you waking up and having the courage or the motivation to end old cycles involving other people that maybe you love or that, you know, are very like close to you. Just in your past, I feel like for the majority of you, that door has been shut, and it's very frustrating because you wanted something but you couldn't have it, okay? People getting in your way and life getting in your way, quite possibly illness or like physical obstacles, maybe even like material obstacles, like you lost money or you were like in a compromised situation. So that was the main event in your past. That should resonate. Now let's look at your present, please, Spirit. The story of group number one's life, their present. What's their present situation now? What's their present situation? Their present situation? Death. Death. I'm not going to take this card because again, like too many fell out. I know I said that I was going to draw, but for you I feel like I need to shuffle death. So don't be scared of the death card. It can mean actual death, but it can also mean like, how do you call that, like death as a metaphor or a symbol. I told you about that butterfly thing. You have a chance to not experience death as the end of your life, but as the end of an old cycle. You can be the caterpillar that dies in order to become a butterfly. But I'm picking up on the intense amount of like charged energies in your life, guys. This is not an easy life you're living. You go through extremes. I feel like for many of you it's been extreme darkness where you felt like all hope is lost. You could have had glimpses of this light. Maybe the more fortunate ones amongst you had these amazing experiences of luck. But death is a topic on your mind right now. Maybe you feel like you are going to pass away from a health condition, or that life is over for you because of other compromised situations, maybe even involving, you know, what's been happening the last 2-3 years, destroyed and ruined so many people's lives. What's been happening in this world globally is truly satanic, and I mean that, satanic. I wish I could speak my truth on this, but I'm not allowed on this platform. It's been satanic. And I'm getting very angry, and I feel like that is your anger because the last 2-3 years, the wheel has been taking a turn for the very worst. So you're very afraid now, but let's see more about your present, please, with this death card. Nine of Swords. Yes, guys, you poor guys, you are so worried. You're so stressed. You are worried about a very painful ending or like a continuation of this darkness. You're wondering, how will I get out of this situation? You're stressing. You have a lot of mental pain in addition to your physical pain. You can't sleep at night. But guys, again, we have the butterfly here. You can turn this around. And I know, like, it sounds like it's easier said than done, and it's not easy at all. Like, life is not meant to be easy. Life is not where home is, guys. Home is on the other side, is where we are surrounded by divine love and light. This life is a school for the soul, and you are going through a very, very harsh, like, boot camp kind of school. But you can do something to shift your energies, and we are now going to look into your future. Assuming that you have the strength to turn the wheel around by accumulating enough energy and motivation, and by having this wake-up call that you are not a victim, that you can take back your power. Okay, positive mindset. I know sometimes you just can't be positive, but I want to get you out of this, guys. So what's in your future according to the Akashic Book of Life? Because many other souls have lived similar paths to yours. So your story is kind of written, and, you know, like, you can get some good guidance from this. What's in your future, please? The future tendencies for group number 1. I wanted to say number 3. I don't know why. The Devil in the reverse, guys. I'm getting goosebumps. Guys, what did I tell you about cutting cords? What do you see on this card? Scissors, cutting cords, cutting ties. What did I keep on saying? Satanic. What do you see here? Devil. Wow, I'm getting, like, really charged up here. So this snake could have quite literally been a toxic snake person in your life, or several that are affecting you to this day. And or it could be, like, you know, politicians and people who have power over us, and the consequences of the policies in the last 2-3 years. But again, you can take these scissors and cut the cords if you make that decision that you don't want to be a victim of the devil anymore. If you are truly in that empowered mindset that you have had enough, that you want to step away from this energy, then it will manifest. But just visualize you having these scissors in your hands, cutting these cords, tying you from karmic partners or just ill fate. So you can succeed if you truly want it, if you truly wish for it. With this star and the heart necklace, it needs to be your heart's desire, and then it will work out for you. Please, what else is in group number 1's future? The 8 of Vessels in the reverse. Okay, guys, many of you could be in a toxic relationship, a romantic one, or it doesn't even have to be romantic. Like, you are in a toxic relationship with a person that is very important. You know, it could be like a parent, a sibling, a partner, a friend, a boss, like someone you kind of depend on, and someone you did have good experiences in the past with, and who you feel like tied to. And you are like, you keep on trying, you keep on giving these people chances. You need to stop doing that. If you want to survive, if you want to have that beautiful butterfly transformation, you need to say, I'm done, I'm cutting the ties, I'm walking away, I'm leaving this behind. And you need to be willing to put up with the heartache and the pain that comes from abandoning someone or something. But you can do it, you can do it. You can have life transformation after death if you have the courage to cut these cords. Wow, this is such an intense reading here. I want to get some oracle cards for you. If you would like to gift some cards then or crystals, there's an Amazon and an Etsy wish list link, and other ways to support me, guys, are by commenting and liking. That really helps me, and I see everyone commenting, and guys, thank you so much to everyone commenting on all of my videos. I see you commenting when there is nothing to gain for you, just to support me. I love you guys, and please, like, don't underestimate what comments do. Leave me a purple heart, anything helps. Please help me out if you enjoy my content, my free content. Some guidance, please, for group number 1. Triumph of lies. You have been living a lie because you have not been awakened, or like you have not decided to wake up to the truth that what you have been living is hell. And I'm not judging you, okay, like you did this for a reason, but wake up, because the lies have been getting the better of you and you need to get empowered in order to survive, guys. This is serious stuff here. Guys, hiding your true self. You have not been yourself in order to please toxic people, in order to fit in with society. Society is so toxic and devilish. Everything that's been happening it's just awful, okay? And you have not been able to live authentically. You need to start being you. You need to start being authentic. That will empower you to make that decision and to actually walk away from this devil energy. Be yourself, guys. You have been getting sick maybe as a result, or like mentally unwell, because you have been hiding your true self. What else? Artificial heart. Yes, it could be that you have been pretending to be okay where really you were absolutely not. You could have been pretending that you love someone who you actually hate because they have been toxic to you. You have not been yourself. Look, artificial heart, hiding your true self, triumph of lies. Stop that energy, guys. Stop that energy. Be authentic. Live your emotions. Be yourself. Live your truth. And you will get away from this devil energy, guys. That's in the story of your life. If you will make it or not is up to you. That's just some guidance from the Akashic records for your situation. So I really hope this resonated and helped. If it did, then give this video a thumbs up. Please comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take very good care, and to soon and flee. Bye. Hi everyone who chose group number 2, Tiger's Eye and the Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. This is going to be a reading about the story of your life, as in a chapter in the Book of Life, the Akashic records, that are considered a compendium of all universal events from past, present and future. Okay, like a collection of divine knowledge and human history, okay, and with a main focus on spirituality. It's quite complicated, but basically what I'll be doing is I'll be giving you a reading about what your life has been like, what it is now, and what the future tendencies are. The future is never set in stone. There are tendencies and energies, but what you make of them is up to you, and hopefully you get some good guidance here and recognize your story. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, there's a link in the description box down below. You can ask anything. So let's see. I love Tiger's Eye. I love these colors. Matches my desk. I see stripes here. Many stripes. Shimmery stripes. What could this mean for you guys? I feel like you've had many episodes in your life already, many episodes of different things happening. Maybe your life feels like climbing up a tedious or some stairs, staircase, stairway. I see stairs, like climbing up some steps. That could be an actual thing, that you live somewhere with loads of steps, or that in your story right now you are taking many tedious steps up towards enlightenment. Okay, I feel like there's a lot going on for you in this lifetime. We'll see if the card reflects that. I have a very specific card here, which is the 5 of Wands, which is strife, which is almost the same as strife. So strife, struggle. It could have been that it could be that you have been experiencing a lot of strife and struggle in your life. Like, I feel like you have always had to fight for everything that you have achieved and own right now, more so than other people, okay? It's always been like a struggle. It's always been really tedious, really exhausting. Maybe you are someone who has to juggle many different things at the same time. Just a lot going on, maybe a lot of people involved with what you're doing. See so much fire energy here. Like, you have a lot of potential and you are very strong and very capable, which is why life has thrown so much at you. Like, you as a soul, before coming into this life, you said, yes, I'm strong enough to climb up this ladder or this staircase. Okay, so that should resonate with you. Like, a lot going on. Let's see what else we can get. I'm now going to ask Spirit and though to give me insight into the book of life, to the Akashic records, about your past. What has your past been like? What can we know about your past, so that you will see if this resonates or not. Please, for group number 2's past, what has their past been like? Your past. Says shuffle again. Okay, past. Please, their past. Wow, heartbreak, but overcoming heartbreak and sorrow. 3 of Swords in the reverse. I told you, you are someone, you have not had it easy at all, and so many people say that, oh, I've had such a tough life, but really, like, they were really fortunate. You're not someone like that. If you say you've had it really hard, you are actually entitled to say that. You have had to experience a lot of hardship and pain, but you have made it until now, which doesn't say that it was easy at all, but so much heartbreak in your past. What's this heartbreak about, please, Spirit? Wow, 8 of Cups. Okay, so many of you will be coming from my main channel, which is always linked in the description box if you're new here. So you could have lost a loved one who passed away, okay? If not, you might have had to walk away from a heartbreaking situation that most likely involves a romantic relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic for all of you. Keep in mind, this reading is for the collective, as the Akashic records are also collective energies, okay, in a compendium. So only take what resonates, ignore the rest. But many of you had to turn your back on something that probably has to do with love. Could also be like a different situation, but you had to walk away from something, or someone walked away from you. This is about abandonment, about walking away with a broken heart and a lot of sadness, remorse and regret. But I do see here many deceased loved ones that are still watching over you, by the way. So on top of everything, you had to deal with serious heartbreak, quite possibly without getting any closure, okay? But like, just right now, do me a favor and remind yourselves of how strong you are, that you have been able to survive this. Like, give some kudos to yourself, like pat your own shoulder. No one else is going to do that, because no one else truly knows what you've been going through. Only you know, and you should be applauding yourself, okay? Please do that, because no one else is going to do that for you. That's how society works. Now, what's in your present? What's in your present right now? What's in group number 2's present, Spirit? Okay, it says shuffle and turn, twist. Okay, wow, Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're just drained and you don't know how you can have a new beginning after all of this pain. Like, you have survived it, obviously, but you are just so drained. You don't have any inspiration, motivation, strength anymore. Like, you're just burned out, and that's your situation right now, unfortunately. Also, like, there might have been a love triangle situation, or like bad third party interference with that special someone that you lost. For some of you, that could very well be the case. What about group number 1's present now, please, Spirit? Cards are having weird energies. Group number 2's present. Did I just call you group number 1? I didn't mean to. I meant to call you group number 2. So the Fool, like, you want to break free from this. You have had enough. Like, you're so fed up from everything that you have been through. You're fed up. You want to break free. You want to finally live lightheartedly and experience new things, go on adventures. You want to have that fresh new start. Like, your soul is urging you to do that, but I feel like your body is just tired. Your mind is tired, but like, you have this calling within yourself to go through a moment where you can experience this truly fresh new start. And in your records, it's written that you have the opportunity to do so. Like, this is 0 energy, fresh new start. You can start over new if you truly leave in the past what belongs to the past, if you do not dwell on what you cannot change, okay? If you have courage and take a leap of faith, quite possibly, and if you don't let other people tell you what to do. By the way, I'm picking up on you having people who influence your decisions a lot, because they like say, no, that's not a smart move, or you should do this and that. Don't listen to them. Do your own thing. Look away from these people. Step away from these people. You can be granted a fresh new start, okay? It's absolutely like anything that you still wish for can come true. And we'll be checking how you can do that, because now we'll be looking into your future. The future's never set in stone. It highly depends on you, what you make of these energies and the tendencies available to you. We'll be asking the Akashic records now, what is in your future? What can your future look like if you have a courageous and positive mindset? How will you get there? What's in your future? What's your future tendencies? Yes, 2 of Pentacles, harmonious change. You can change things around. This kind of reminds me of group number 1 a little bit. If you felt drawn to it, you might want to watch it. Like, you are this person here holding these coins. They are the infinity symbol. So you are granted this opportunity of breaking free and creating harmonious change, but you have to do some work. You might have to shift your energies. You might have to actually physically shift things, like leave behind people or situations. Possibly you might want to move. Do you want to move overseas for some of you, like live on a new continent or just travel very far? That is in store for some of you, I'm going to tell you honestly, in the future. And this will be so good if you get the opportunity to leave where you're living now, travel far away. That could be a thing right now. I'm seeing overseas travel maybe for many of you. It will be an adventure, but just go for it. You have nothing to lose. Go for it. That is in store for you. What else, please? Akashic records and spirit for group number 2's future. Okay, 8 of Wands, and it is in the reverse. So that is just, I'm just being real with you. I'm not one of these like sugar-coating, embellishing, superficial tarot readers. I'm a truth reader, and only the truth will help you. It will not be easy. Like, you will not... In German, we have this saying, like, you don't get it delivered as a present, this harmonious change. Like, this is not a gift that you get for not doing anything. You have to put in work. You will still be faced with some obstacles that have to do more with like energies, not with tangible things like energies, like your negative self-talk or your, I feel like it's more your energy level, your drive, your physical power. That will get in the way if you allow for that to happen. Make sure that you connect with your inner child, that you do something that seems foolish, but if it's your heart's desire, it will be good for you and it will lead to you creating harmonious change and quite possibly moving, changing your surroundings, social surroundings, but it will not be easy. You need to like fight for it energetically, but if you do, you can have everything you wanted in the past that you didn't get. You can have it. Like, there is infinite possibilities for you to experience fun in the future. Now I'm gonna get some oracle cards for some more guidance about your situation. If you too would like to donate some cards or crystals like Amanda kindly did with this deck, there's a link in the description box, an Amazon and an Etsy wishlist link. And the best way to support me, guys, is by commenting and liking. If you enjoy my content, please show me. It helps me grow my channel. It helps other people like you find me. It only takes a few seconds to drop any emoji. Anything helps. And thank you so much to everyone supporting me. And all I do, I love you guys. So let's see what more advice we can get about the story of your life. Okay, these are in German, so I'll translate. Growth, mushrooms, okay, mushrooms. Maybe you like mushrooms and maybe you consume mushrooms. They are very effective, guys. Like, Mother Nature provides the best medicine for everything. And you will experience growth. There is so much potential for you to experience growth in areas that you don't even consider a possibility, like adventurous growth, moving, creating bliss, having a transformation. You have two butterflies in here. Butterflies are the symbol of transformation, and what you need to do is do energy work. Like, you should work on your solar chakra, on your root chakra. Just get that motivation going, guys. You need to motivate yourselves again. Color red. Surround yourself with more red. You need red. Wow, awakening. The protector of spring. Spring is that new beginning, guys. Spring is when everything starts to blossom and grow after winter. You can have an awakening. There is so much potential for you to have that. Nothing is in the way but your lack of motivation, so to say. It's just amazing. In Germany, in the south, that's where I'm from, in Bavaria, we have these maypoles. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They are like white and blue. And we do these traditional folklore dances around the maypole to celebrate the awakening of spring. You should watch that. And every, I don't know, other year or so, the villagers get a new maypole, and that's always a huge event because the men of the village gather and put that pole up with their own physical strength. So that is also a reminder from spirit, from the Akashic records, that you have to invest your physical and energetic strength into this growth. You won't get it for free. Trust. The crystal cave, trust, crystal cave, I love this. You know, that is spirit and the Akashic records encouraging you to be more spiritual and maybe watch more tarot readings or whatever you've been doing that is spiritual. Get some spiritual guidance and make sure that you trust that you have the strength and the power to get out, to have a fresh new start, to create harmonious change. Maybe get some crystals. You might get amethyst, or I'm not feeling like you need orange and red crystals that activate that solar chakra in your cells that give you more strength, okay? But you can do it if you want it. So that's all I have for you. If it resonated and helped, then please give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the bell for notifications so that you'll never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take super good care, and until soon, hopefully. Bye. Hi everyone who chose Rhodonite, group number 3, and this lovely gifted animal tarot deck here. This is going to be your reading about the story of your life written as a chapter in the Book of Life, which is the Akashic records. You can do your own research, but a very concise way to sum it up is that the Akashic records are like a compendium of all universal events that have happened and will happen and are happening in the history of humanity. The main focus is on spirituality, and so I will be telling you about the story of your life in this lifetime, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading with me, there's a link in the description box down below. You can ask absolutely anything. All right, so let's have a look. Let me touch your stone. So I have psychometry. I get so much energy from objects. It's like, I wish for my personal readings you could give me an object that you own so that I could touch it, because like it happens to me here in my you know, actual surroundings. If I touch something that belongs to someone, especially clothing or personal items, I can read their energies, what's on their mind. And I've had like shocking to me, it's not shocking, but like confronted people with stuff that they were like, how do you know this? So much weird things that have happened to me, like regarding that kind of topic. I'd love to make a video on it. But here I can see that you in this lifetime, okay, this sounds a bit weird maybe, but you could have moved from happy times to very dark times. Keep in mind, this is a reading for the collective. The Akashic records are also collective energies and wisdom. Only take what resonates, ignore the rest. But many of you could have experienced a lot of love and happiness and joy, and then like you experienced this cut in your life and you are now in darkness. Could have been the other way around for some of you, but there is this like cut, this border, this edge. Are you someone who's very edgy maybe? Are you maybe someone who feels very lost in this society because you have a big heart, you're sensitive, you're an empath, and you feel like this world is really dark and evil, which it is? This could be about you. So if that resonates, you know, it does happen to you for a reason. You agreed to go through this. You signed a karmic contract before going into this lifetime. I also see shimmer. What is this? I see like a polished surface. Do you have dishes that are of a certain material, like a metal, that are really like shiny? Or old mirrors, old cracked mirrors. There's something about that, or like brassy stuff. I don't know, that's what I've been picking up on. Let's see what the title of your life story is. It's the King of Cups. Okay, so this is all about being centered in love, even though you're presented with the opposite of love. You know, this flamingo here stands on one leg. And the flamingo can do it because that's just what they do. But for you, it's very hard. But know that you are someone who is very protected by the love and light, by your angels, your spirit team. And you need that protection because you've been going through a lot of darkness and you feel like you're going to lose balance in your life. But you're not. You're divinely protected and guided. And don't give up on love. That is like this. The title of the story of your life could be like, never give up on love. Maybe love never dies, if you come from my bigger YouTube channel. Love. Love in dark times. That is your theme, all right? So let's see what more we can get with this lovely gifted tarot deck from Diane. Thank you so much, Diane, if you're watching. If you too would like to gift a tarot or an oracle card deck or some crystals, I have an Amazon and an Etsy wishlist link down below. The best way to help me out, guys, is by liking and commenting. Leave me a purple heart, anything, any emoji helps. Please do that if you appreciate my free content on here and if you want to help other people like you find my channel. It only takes a few seconds. Please do that right now. Now let's see. See how there is like this glossy, shiny surface again. It's like there's something about mirror. Like you see mirror, maybe you have a lot of triggering experiences in your life with people that are a mirror of something that you suppress within yourselves, guys. If you have experienced frustration and pain in relationships, it could be that your soul wants you to wake up to an issue that you have brought along from past lifetimes. And in order for you to see it, they're gonna give you people close to you who really trigger you, just to show you something that you need to look at. It's like you want to avoid that look in the mirror, but life throws it at you because that's what your soul wanted before coming in this lifetime. If that makes sense. But let's see, let's ask the Akashic records and spirit what's in your past. What was in your past? The past part of your story now. What's in your past? What's in group number 3's past, please, Spirit? I'm not sure. These cards are quite slippery, so let's see. What's in your past? What's in your past? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not gonna take that one. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. That's quite funny because in group number 1 we had the same card in the same position, so you might want to watch that too if you felt drawn to it. This is about a missed opportunity. I feel like for many of you this has to do with love. Like this lifetime of yours is very much affected by love, and you might have lost someone, a partner you loved dearly, or you never got to build a relationship, bring it to the next level with someone you love. Maybe you are single now and you're hating it. You have no one to love. You have no one to love and no one to build a family with, and something in your past happened that has to do with it. Like maybe you have only been kissing frogs until now and like no one's turned into a prince. I feel like this is a lot about love. Let's see what else there is. 9 of Cups. Do some of you have a dog like as a pet or any other pet? I feel like you have a divine soulmate, which is actually an animal or an animal spirit. You might, like your spirit guide might be a spirit animal. I've done a spirit animal reading on this channel. Watch it if you haven't. You might really gain a lot from that. I feel like many of you have experienced a lot of disappointment in human relationships, so you turn to animals because animals are so pure. You know, they're just lovely, innocent souls, and they give you so much joy, and they just love you for who you are. They don't judge you. Animals give you happiness. I feel like many of you have pets, a pet that you love very, very dearly. Like you prefer humans now over, you prefer animals now over humans because animals don't hurt you. Yeah, that's the message. So that happened in the past. You are now like that because of disappointing experiences in social loving situations, people close to you hurting you, so you love animals more. Now, what is in your present? By the way, there are like so many souls going through the same thing, which is how something like the Akashic records is even possible. I need to check if this still looks okay on camera. It does. Your present. Page of Swords. Like, you are curious. I feel like you are now starting to consider the possibility of maybe finding new love again or socializing more. You are curious now. You want to open yourselves up again for human interaction. You might have started to look around online or just see more people, like go to social events. Maybe you'll go out more. You're looking for something. So you have not given up. You have not entirely given up. You're curious now. And rightfully so. What else is in your present? Seven of Pentacles. I feel like many of you could be quite impatient now. You're quite impatient if you're looking for love, like you're feeling too old, or like all hope is lost, or you'll never find that someone, but you're still really wanting to find that person to settle down with and to, I don't know, whatever you want, get married with, have children with, adopt children with, have more pets with, like have a household with, you know, just you want to build that loving nest with someone, and you feel like you'll never get there, like all hope is lost. But, you know, you're still curious. You still want to give it a chance. If you're not into anything romantic right now, you could just be looking for, you know, like friends or family or a work situation, like a social environment that helps you feel like you have this loving nest. And that you feel happy, like you have a stable home, but you're like really impatient for many of you. So let's now see what the future holds for you. The future is never set in stone. They're just future energies and tendencies, okay? The Akashic records can tell you what other souls in a similar situation experienced in their future. You can make of it what you want. It's like getting a weather prediction. You know what the weather is going to be like, more or less. What you make of it is up to you. Same goes for astrology. So we'll see what the tendencies are for your future, and then you can decide what you want to do with it. Group number 3's future, please. Wow, 2 Pentacles. That is so weird. Like, in group number 1, the Ace of Pentacles was in the same situation, and in group number 2, the 2 of Pentacles was in the same position. Like, did you feel drawn to 1 and 2? Maybe you did, then watch it if you feel like. But I feel like this is about you being able to find companionship if you want to. But let's see what is in group number 3's future. The Lovers! Guys, you cannot make this up. Yes, I love that for you, and I love that my intuition was right, that you are looking for love. Guys, you can find soulmate love. You can find soulmate love. You can find that person that you are hoping and wishing for, that you might have given up on. You can find them. You have someone who is already on the horizon, but you need to open yourselves up to this possibility. If you're like miffed and closed off to that idea, if you have lots of doubt, it's not gonna work. You need to be active, be more outgoing, like look around for that partner. You have to truly want it, and you have to shift your energies and your priorities to finding a partner or finding love. This could also be about inner balance with yourselves or friendships, but you know, like a good, loving soulmate companion. You will find them if you decide that now is the time to go for it, to find that person, put all your energy and focus on it, be adventurous, be in that, I don't quite know what this is. I feel like this is a Capricorn, but I see more like Aries energy. Like, just go for it. Be flirtatious, be outgoing, be spontaneous. If you like someone, approach them. Don't be shy, and you will be rewarded with soulmate love and or companionship. That is absolutely in store for you, and I need to get a drink now. My throat is so dry from talking so much. So let's get your oracle cards now for some more advice and guidance. This is really weird because I feel like I need to get one card from this deck. I didn't want to use this deck for you, but I feel like I have to. Spirit's telling me to do that. So based off the Akashic records, what kind of guidance can group number 3 get, please, to find their soulmate love? Yes, black flower fragrance, guys. You need to release that dark energy blocking your heart space from attracting true love. Don't dwell on the past and on past disappointments. Just see the past as a lesson learned. Like, you now know what you do not want. So don't dwell on that. You know it now, and now focus on what you do want and let go of grief, pain, frustration. Release these feelings. Do some meditations on releasing pain and trauma, letting go of the old, because if your heart is blocked, you will not find this person. So you need to do something about that. I'm feeling such weird vibes in the cards. Which one should I get now? I feel like now is the time for your oracle card deck that I had planned for this pile. I always follow my psychic intuition, you know. I'm not stubborn, and you shouldn't be stubborn either. Like, always be open to anything. The universe will give you what you want if you are open and flexible. More advice for group number 3, please. Diving deep. Yes. I need to translate. In German, we say you dive deep into a task. I guess you could say that in English too, but it really means that you tackle this now. Tackle it. Go for it. What is your task now? Your task is to find that partner. And don't be like half-hearted about it. Give it your whole, give it 100%. Like, if you want it, you can have it, but you really, really need to want it. And stay flexible, like this mermaid person here, stay flexible. By the way, if you found this reading in real time, the live action mermaid has just come out. Have you watched it? I'm obsessed with mermaids. I have my own mermaid tail, by the way. So mermaids might resonate. Might be signed for you. What else? Okay, yes, guys. Throw out your net. Preparations pay off. Spirits and the Akashic record energies are very, very straightforward with you here. Like, you can't miss this message. Throw out your net, guys. Prepare. Truly want it, and you will catch this fish. You will catch a fish. You catch a nice fish, or maybe a merman or mermaid, what you're looking for, I don't know. You will catch this person, but throw out your net. And I feel like for many of you, you might want to look for a partner online, like social networking, maybe, yeah, online or offline, social networking. You have to become more social. You need to want it, guys. 4 and 2, it's up to 6. 6 is that lover's energy. You can have that person, but you need to want it and act accordingly, okay, guys? So that's all I have for you. I really hope it resonated. If it did, then give this video a thumbs up. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on a bell for notifications so that you will never miss out on a new reading on my channel in the future. Take super good care, and until soon, hopefully. Bye.